Hey, what is up YouTube? For today's video, this is going to be another haul. I got some stuff from Unknown Comics. It's they've been doing the 25-year anniversary, or the 2-year anniversary, counting down from 25 comic books. And I'm doing this video before my J. Scott Campbell Part 4, just because stuff's coming in and I'm already weeks behind on books that I just haven't shown yet. And I don't want to get to that point even farther, so I'm going to show this video first. It should be quick and I shouldn't have to do that much editing, so I'm going to get to it real quick. The best part about using my comic shop for my weekly stuff, I actually do it bi-weekly, and they charge 15 bucks per shipment. So if you want to do it weekly, it'd be, or not 15 bucks shipment, 5 bucks per shipment. If you want to do it weekly, it's going to be 5 bucks for each shipment, so 20 bucks for the month. I do 10 bucks for the month, so bi-weekly shipments. I feel like that's a perfect middle ground. But yeah, this is the stuff that I got. Let me pull out my packing list real quick. So when you order from them, this is how the books come. They always come in a nice brick of books, and they come with these little foam corners to help keep it protected. And the box usually is never damaged. So I got these babies, whole brick of books, and then I got this guy here. Batman Damned. I'm sure you guys have heard a lot of stuff going about this. Thing's in good shape too. That's another thing, when you get trade paperbacks from this company, they always ship it with cardboard back to give it some extra protection, and they bag it up, and it's always extra crisp. They send really good stuff. Corners help keep everything protected. This book has been really hot. I pre-ordered it, so I think it's a $7 book. I think I paid like $4.20 or something like that, because it's 35% off pre-orders. I don't pay taxes because I pre-ordered online, and it's from a different state. I think it comes from Texas. Not 100% sure. Actually, Unknown Comics is Texas. Not 100% sure where my comic shop is located, but books like this, the $7 books, you get them for $4, it really adds up. I usually spend about 100 bucks per month on my regular stuff, and that 35% is saving me a significant amount. And the taxes alone, like I'd be spending an extra 10 bucks just on taxes. That's 10 bucks I get to spend towards the books, plus another 35%. So it's, for me, I can't afford to not get them online. So especially for books like this, because I think this book, last time I heard, this book was going for like 60 bucks online, and I paid less than cover price, so I'm really happy about that. I bought it, the main reason I bought this book was for the Lee Bermejo. I knew that he did all the art and the covers, and I was really excited for number 2. I bought number 1 also. I'm glad I did, because the whole Bruce Wayne thing. But we will see what it's like. I'm going to read it for sure. But yeah, number 2 is a really sick cover too, with Harley on the cover. I follow him on Instagram, so I knew these books were coming. I used to do most of my pre-orders Unknown Comics, and it just took so long to get some of the stuff in. Like, if one book, I had a book, it was Billionaire Killers, and it hadn't shipped, and it was holding up an order for months. Or like John Wick, I ordered John Wick with my regular pull stuff, and they had some special where if you spend like over 75 or 100 bucks, you get free shipping. So I would always try and hit that mark and keep adding books. And then when you get one book that's back ordered, it just messes the whole order up. With Unknown Comic, or with my comic shop, that doesn't happen. If a book is pushed back, it just stays in your pull list. And since you got stuff regularly coming, once it comes, they'll throw it in the order. Also, another thing with these books that aren't just my pre-order books, I also added like 20 books into this lot here of some like Mayhew Vampirella and some Mark Brooks, I think Spider-Girl, stuff that's like regular stuff. You could add that in to your regular pull stuff for free. They'll piggyback it on there for no charge. So I spent 5 bucks. That's cheaper than gas money for me to get to a LCS. So let's see what I got, because I don't 100% remember. Oh, Red 5. This is Dead or Alive, number 1. This was a book that came, that is actually out on Red 5. Shipping was too much money on Red 5, so I just got it through my comic shop. Here's a Mayhew Vampirella cover. These things are going to look a lot better once I put them in Mylars, but I think I paid a couple bucks each for these. I have the price list over here, but let's see, it's like 5 pages. I'm not going to go over it all. Oh, this was a good one. This is Moon Girl number 5, or it's Moon Girl number 4. I should have the rest of the Moon Girl run in here. But all the artwork inside this Moon Girl story is all like painted art, so it's actually all good stuff. And I really like books like that. Another Mayhew Vampirella. Another Mayhew Vampirella. Is Mayhew? Yeah. He did some of the best stuff with Vampirella. I got a couple Mayhew Vampirellas behind me somewhere. Oh, this is Amazing Fantasy number 10. This is my second copy of this book. It's the first appearance of Nina Price, The Vampire by Night. I had to get another copy of this because it's not that expensive of a book. I only paid a couple bucks for it, but I think that's going to be a huge character. Speculation, but I think it's going to be a good one. Nina Price is a good name, and Vampire by Night, it's like almost like a spin-off from Werewolf by Night, but vampires are huge in movies, and I think it's going to be a good book. First appearance of Camilla Black Scorpion. Amazing Fantasy number 7 from volume 3. It's the same one that has Arana, the first Amazing Fantasy number 1's first appearance of Arana Spider-Girl, which is my favorite. This is John Boy Myers, Titans 25, is it? Titans 26. I'm trying to remember these from a couple months ago. Stranger Things number 1. I chose to go with cover B. I forget who the artist was on this. Albuquerque. I went with the Albuquerque cover. Spider Gideon number 0. Man-Eaters number 1. I went with the glitter cover for this one. Oh, it's actually glitter. It's gonna look cool in a Mylar. Domino Annual number 1. I like that cover a lot. Venom number 6. Continue on Donny Cates' Venom story. Mr. and Mrs. X number 3. Continue on with that. Thought I saw a spine tick on this. Of the bag. I don't hardly ever see any spine ticks with any of these orders. When they say near mint, they mean it. These books are usually always tight. Evolution number 10. Continue on with that run. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, I have 1 through 10 of Evolution. Burnouts number 1. It's a new series. Amazing Spider-Man. I think this is Annual number 1. That's a Delato cover. Pre-order that one because it's Delato. This is something that I picked up that was in back issues. I like the Gambit and Rogue cover. It's Uncanny Avengers number 5. Pretty cool cover. Moon Girl, back to Moon Girl. This is number 1. Moon Girl number 1. They didn't have this one on the Red 5 website, and I was gonna order a bunch of books from there because ordering direct is usually cheaper, but this wound up being a cheaper option for me. Neozoic number 1. I paid $1.70. This was sold out on Red 5's website. Oh, I did pick up another copy of this, Amazing Fantasy number 1. I paid for Amazing Fantasy number 1. Let's see, I paid $1.70. $1.70 for a first appearance. They have this one as fine condition. I'm not 100% sure what makes it fine. Maybe it's on the back cover, because the front cover looks pretty flawless. Maybe there's a tear in the back or something. I have no idea. But their grading is very conservative. Invincible Iron Man number 10. I think this is the first appearance of the Ghost armor. I think it's what it was Pepper Potts gets her own armor. And this was the first appearance of that. They have 3 different covers. This is the one that they had for like $1 or something on my comic shop. Arana, The Heart of the Spider number 1. Cole Marks Brooks cover. More Mayhew Vampirella. More Mayhew Vampirella. I was on a whole Mayhew run, I guess, when I ordered all these. Moon Girl number 5. Or Moon Girl number 2. I picked up 1 through 5. 1 through 4, 1 through 5, whatever the entire run was. This is Moon Girl number 3. Another Mayhew Vampirella. This is number 13. Another Mayhew Vampirella, number 6. She's got a couple Desert Eagles, which look relatively small in her hands, unless she's got some Andre the Giant hands. Those are big guns. Arana, The Heart of the Spider, number 1, cover A. So you guys saw cover B before. This is cover A. One of my favorite covers for Arana. Mark Brooks artwork. Vampirella, Mayhew, number 9. And the last book, Vampirella Mayhew, number 12. I say Mayhew, it's just Vampirella number 12. I think this is volume 2 or 3. This is back when it was still Harris Comics. But it's Mike Mayhew. So, yep. Mike Mayhew? Mark Mayhew? Mayhew. It's a Mayhew cover. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good week, and I'll see you soon for Campbell Part 4. Wait a minute. I almost forgot to open up the Unknown Comics. See what I got in here. So Unknown Comics always ships in one of these guys, usually always, in a Gemini, and then they bubble wrap. I'm not a huge fan of bubble wrap for some reason. I feel like my books don't come in how I want them to come in. This is one thing that's annoying, is a tape that wraps completely around these books. It kind of like makes it impossible to get off. I feel like the best thing is get in here, sip a couple sides without hitting the books, and then just peel it back like that. Once you cut one corner, there's kind of like this little tab that you can grab onto. Kinda. I say that, but then I'm lying. This first one is Francesco Matina's Spirit of Vengeance number 3. I wasn't sure if I had this book already. And I already pre-ordered one of their specials for the 2-year anniversary. So I just threw that one in the shipment. Virgin cover of this guy here. It's one of the I want to say Mary Jane, but I think it was Deadpool, one of the Deadpool variants, and it's a Virgin. I think I paid $3.99 for that, and it's limited to 1,000, so that's a good deal, I guess. And then the last one, this guy, I paid $3.99 for this one. It's So normally this is a $15 book, and then I've seen them at conventions for like around $15. I didn't want to spend that much, and I'm glad I didn't because I paid $3.99 for it. So thank you guys for watching. Have a good week, and I'll see you next time. Peace.